Hey guys, Sonyx here. I hope all is going well for you, and today I wanted to talk about Valkyrie's new buffs in Apex Legends. So Valkyrie is now a Recon Legend, meaning that she switched from the Skirmisher Legend she was originally in, where she could scan care packages. Now that ability is gone because it wasn't even really that great. Now she can actually scan survey beacons, which basically reveals the enemy's location for a short period of time, meaning she can essentially be a tracking legend.
Oh, run off. One is a solo. Crack them.
She also has threat vision, which she gains when she's aiming down her sights, as well as when she's actively using her VTOL jets passive ability. Now here's an example of threat vision. For any other character, they're basically not going to be glowing red. They're just going to be just their normal character. When you switch over to Valkyrie and you aim down your sights, they're glowing red. You see that? Even if they're out of my field of view, they're still glowing red. And then when I stop aiming down my sights, they stop glowing red. When I start flying, they're glowing red. You see that? Now, it might be a little difficult seeing it with these bots here, but here's an example of me using it against the dragons from King's Canyon. And as you can tell, when I'm in the air and using my VTOL jets, they are glowing red, and even if I'm not using them and I'm just falling to the ground, they're still glowing red until my feet hit the ground. This ability is insane because it gives you that ability to see enemies pretty much all the time, and they're glowing red for you. Okay, so this is one of her coolest upgrades so far. Right there. Oh, they're glowing red. That guy. Nice. Now the next insane buff this season is that Valkyrie's jetpack feels the same as it was when she was first released. Now she got a huge buff to this before, and then the jetpacks just kind of felt weak. But now, oh my gosh, let me show you one of the techniques I talked about in the previous video. Remember the emergency escape? Remember this? If you're getting shot at, look how much more height you get, how much more distance you cover, right? I'm resetting.
Recharging.
Oh my gosh, this jetpack is insane. Dude, look how much do you see how much higher I fly?
Yeah.
Or what about the Valk juking technique where you fly over their head? Look at this. Look how much sharper these turns are, okay? Sorry about the lag. See how much more sharper those turns are? Oh my gosh, like...
Nice. That was clean.
Valkyrie, fried. Knocked, I knocked.
He's one.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh, the jukes. Valkyrie is back on top. Like, just with that alone, Valkyrie is so much more stronger now with that jetpack ability, because it is the strongest passive ability in the game. Now, buffing that in general, oh my gosh, there you go. You have the strongest legend in the game right now. But also a nice neat little thing here is that if you look in the bottom right, you see how there's a fuel meter right there? It'll start recharging with seconds. So you know exactly how many seconds you need to wait in order for you to get your fuel back. Like right now, it's gonna start refueling. Now, because their jetpacks are that much stronger, essentially they removed Aerial Expert, the ability before where you can increase horizontal jetpack speed and acceleration to full coverage right here. So you see how full coverage is now level 2. It used to be level 3, which just essentially modifies the missile swarm from 4 to 3 to 3 to 5, right? And also now has the ability to decrease tack cooldown of less than 5 seconds. So that is really nice. So they added that ability to full coverage. And then the second ability of choice here for level 2 is you launch 15% higher with Skyward Dive. So essentially, these are the level 2 upgrades for Valkyrie. So these are really strong choices, and you really can't go wrong with each. Depending on if you're playing ranked or playing on pubs, these are both great options no matter what you choose. Now, since you're watching me, Sonyx, I love everything about Valkyrie. I know essentially every single one of her abilities and how to maximize this. So let me show you something really cool with full coverage. You go from 4 to 3 to 3 to 5, meaning you get 3 extra missiles in here, right? And you have negative 5 seconds of attack cooldown. Meaning if you do the ability that we've talked about in previous videos, which is located here in the top right, where we can essentially, you know, choose how many missiles we fire. You see I can shoot 2 missiles now with essentially just getting that back right away. I can shoot 2 missiles now and essentially get all my missiles back. Before, without the upgrade, I'd have to wait the same amount of time but only shoot 1 missile. So I have the ability to increase how many missiles I shoot out, and then I can literally get my missiles back. So that's insane. Look at how fast I can get my missiles back, and I can shoot 2. Sometimes you'll shoot 1, but look, he's stunned and I get it back. Okay, and I get 2 missiles, and if I really wanted to, I could wait a little more, and then I could shoot all my missiles. But then you'll literally shoot 15 missiles out. So this upgrade is insane because you go from you know, using that trick where you can just use 1 missile for the same amount of time that you have to wait, like 3 seconds. Now you could shoot 2 missiles, which increases that by 100%. That's a huge an upgrade to, you know, if you want to use that ability. So full coverage really shines in this case. So not only that, but the Valkyrie's tactical also got a direct buff itself. Now, the move slow stun duration increased by 50%. The missile explosion radius increased by 20%, meaning that you'll hit your targets much more effectively. The minimum attack range decreased by 25%, meaning enemies can be hit that are even closer to you. The max missile travel time now is 4 seconds instead of 4.5 seconds, meaning that they'll reach a target faster. And the fire rate for launching all missiles now is 25. It was originally 18. Now, essentially, this means that Valkyrie's new tactical is just, I mean, it's literally one of the best tacticals in the game. You stun people, they're stunned for longer. They're a lot slower when they have to you know, turn, and then the fact that the missiles travel to the target much faster. Every single one of Valkyrie's abilities in this entire season is buffed, okay? I stunned that guy. That guy slowed down. Oh my gosh, they're slow for a long time. I'm gonna stun. I'm gonna go for the stun. I stunned it. That's all you. That's all you. Nice. Stunning. Stun 2. 2 dead. Now, level 3, this is when it starts to get really interesting, okay? Now, at full tank, you have increased jetpack fuel by 25% and significantly reduced refuel delay. Now, let me show you guys just how powerful this one really is. You remember before in the previous Valk guide, you'd get 6.5 boosts until you have to refuel your jetpack? Watch this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Literally 8.5 to 9 boosts that you can get extra with that. And you see how much faster the refuel is in the bottom right? Let me show you guys something. From empty, let me show you guys how quick this is, okay? How fast I'm gonna start refueling. It literally starts refueling right away. You see how insane that is? It's a 50% reduction in how much you have to wait to get refueled. Now this means you can actually scale buildings much higher for a much longer period of time. Because originally you would have just probably got up to there, but now look at this. I mean, you're literally flying across the entire map. You basically have your ult, like, just as a passive ability. You're flying everywhere, and look how quickly my fuel refills in the bottom. Okay, like the reduction is from 50%. So you see how I just have to wait a few seconds? Literally before it was like 8 seconds. Now I have to wait like three seconds maximum for me if I wanted to, and I get my fuel back. Okay, so Valkyrie is just, I mean, she is so strong right now. If you're not playing her, like, what are you doing? Okay, she is so strong. So with all these new changes to Valkyrie's passive, essentially, I remember that video, it's here on the top right if you want to watch it, where I talk about like 20 different ways to use her passive. It heightens every single one of those abilities. So Valkyrie didn't just get one buff, she got like 100 different buffs, because now you could maximize all her abilities to just her passive alone, and you could essentially become the strongest player in the battlefield. Now, if that wasn't enough, Valkyrie's ultimate just the icing on the cake, right? We have her passive that's increased, we have her tactical that's now buffed. Now her ultimate is just going to be so much stronger because eyes in the sky means enemies are revealed from farther away and through walls while skydiving, guys, while skydiving. Now this ability is insane because it ignores the line of sight check on skydive HUD scan, and it also increased the HUD highlighting range by 40 meters. And basically when enemies are inside buildings, you will scan them really easily, and they're not going to be alerted that you're scanning them. So this is the strongest scanning ability in the game.
Burn is good.
There's definitely someone.
Oh my gosh.
Shit there.
Whoa, I can see them through walls now. Look. Look.
Pressure drop. Oxygen mask will be
Oh, that's so beautiful. Hold on, watch this. I'm gonna headshot one.
Drake, yeah.
Push that.
missile off the rail.
I stun one. Oh my g-
Ready for burn. How copy? Burn is good.
Oh my gosh, I can see. Look at how insane that is. I can scan them through the walls. Look at that.
Squad.
Look at that.
That's broken, dude.
Oh my gosh, get ready. So Valkyrie is essentially the strongest character in the game right now of Apex Legends. She was already really strong before, but everything now essentially makes Valkyrie just the top tier legend. Like, there's no one that can compare to just how strong Valkyrie is at this moment. Like I said in previous videos, Valkyrie has like a jack of all trades. She can scan, she can do this, but now she can scan not just with her ultimate, but she can scan with her passive ability by just aiming down her sights or by flying her jetpacks, which now her jetpacks are that much stronger, which she can do so many different abilities in that way. And then her tactical is so much stronger, her stuns are so much more reliable, and her ultimate is just, I mean, there's just so many things about Valkyrie right now at this time. Now, since Valkyrie is so much more elevated now, you can literally maximize and learn every single one of her abilities through these 3 videos in front of you, and you can become a Valk main god yourself. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and please never forget to take care.